Hey,
One second, one second. You can hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, my Mac was bugging out. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. Just resting on a Wednesday.
Uh, Sounds
Shout out,
good.
shout out to Ohio.
Oh, yes, yes. We're actually supposed to be getting some rain. How's your
So,
weather?
so are we. I see it's getting cloudy outside.
Yeah.
What you
So,
drinking? Milk?
no, I'm drinking matcha, green
Oh,
tea.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I got into it after a friend introduced me. So,
Okay, okay. So what is supposed to do for you?
well, I'm just looking for a conversation on hip hop, a little bit of
Okay.
background on you and how things are going in the music industry, hip hop, because I know over the years, I was born in the 70s and a lot has changed.
Yes, yes.
So,
Big difference. From the
yeah.
70s to 226, big difference.
Uh,
Well, my name is Crazy DJ Bazarro from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Moved into Bushwick around 1989, 1990. And been DJing since I was 14 years old. A little kid in high school, thinking about, hip hop started in the Bronx. So my big older brother used to go to the Bronx. I didn't even know what the Bronx was. That was just like the borough. It was like a far city away from Brooklyn, and he used to come back with these mixtapes with Grandmaster Flash, um, Grandmaster Cash, Cold
yeah.
Crush Brothers, and he used to have a safe in the house, and I used to be like, "What's in that safe?" So one day I broke open the safe because I was curious, and he had mixtapes in there. I was like, man, he locked up some mixtapes. So I started playing them, and I'm hearing these groups, I'm hearing these DJs with these 90-minute tapes, and I was already sold. I was sold right there, and I was like, I want to do this. Then maybe I think it was 79 or 70, no, 1979 or 1980. I heard, I think it was 79 because that's when the record came out. I heard the Sugar Hill Gang record.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was walking to a block party. I heard some music, so I started walking towards the music. I seen like these DJs outside DJing, and I was so right there. I was like, "Yo, this is incredible." I didn't even know what they were saying. It just sounded good. And from that, I became a DJ. Learned how to DJ. I had to learn, but I learned how to DJ. And I'm in high school, putting the speaker in my window after kids get out of school, just DJing out the window. And around I say 86, I heard the song Eric B for President by Rakim and Eric B. When I heard that song, I wanted to start producing because I realized at that time they was using old samples from the 70s and 60s and James Brown. And I heard that record that made me want to produce. So I've been producing and DJing for a long time, long time. And I used to
Okay.
uh, started DJing in the community centers, went to the community center, started doing private parties to block parties in the neighborhood. So that's my history.
Okay. Was it was
Go
it
ahead.
difficult when you first started?
Yes, it was difficult because I had to buy the cheap turntables, not the 1200 techniques. You had to start off with the cheap turntables because nobody could afford $1,500 for a turntable. So I used to get the straight on turntables, and you had to take a cab to the parties, and some of the neighborhoods was dangerous, but that didn't stop me or my crew. And you had to set up, and you'd be around a bunch of strangers, but your aunt is want the party or your cousin want to do the party. So I started doing those parties. We did a party in Marcy one Marcy Projects, and dudes was threatening me while we DJing at the party. Was dudes, yo, we gonna take your equipment. as soon as y'all finish. And I'm like, so we waited them out. We waited in the house. They like, man, forget it, man, get out of here. So we had to wait 6 in the morning for a cab to come pick us up. But nobody was taking my equipment. I wasn't gonna let nobody take my equipment. But that was the thing back then, you know. I'm on. I don't know. Sorry, sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Something.
Oh, no, no worries, no worries.
So yeah, that was like the beginning of my hip hop stories, and then in the '80s into the '90s, just started producing. When my friends had a song, when my friend we was on Ken Don Records a long time ago. My friend used to work with Method Man at the
Uh-huh.
Statue of Liberty before Wu Tang was Wu Tang. When it was RZA, it was Jizza was the beginning of Wu Tang. My friend was a rapper in the group, and he used to come home with these rhymes. I'm like, where you get these rhymes for? At the time, I didn't know it was Method Man rhymes. So we put out one of the songs that actually came out, and years later on down the line, after Protecting That came out and Method Man came out, one of my boys that was with Wu Tang was like, "Yo, they looking for you." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Me?" I'm like, "I don't know none of them. I knew Jizza, but I didn't know him like that. I knew of Riz and Prince Rakim, but I didn't know him like that." And I said, "They looking for us," and it's like, "Yeah, Method Man, they want to see your boy," and they wound up meeting up and they talked. They made peace, but at the time, I was like, "This can't be happening." Like Method Man blows up like right after that, and we come out with the song. It was like a slow song, R&B song, like, and that was my first introduction into the record business, you know. And after that, I just started producing in the neighborhood. Then I started a group called the Dysfunctional Family in the '90s, like '93, '94, and we started putting out our own music. And we had a song called New Rough Flavor. You can check that out on YouTube. And after that, it's been a hell of a ride ever since.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
There's something about the music from back then. Like I listen to it and it takes me back to my childhood. But it's like there have been so many changes. I mean, that was the
So many
golden
changes.
era of
It
hip hop.
was, it was. And it'll never be like that again. Never. We had to carry crates of records, big speakers. Now you can just load music in your laptop and play all kinds of music, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like you download it to your iPhone but I mean I love some of the old hip hop and everything. I mean it's like a thing, you don't get it back. It's this
You don't
feeling.
get it back. Yeah, yeah. When you go buy a record from the record store, you appreciate that record or how many records you get. When you download any song you want at any time, that connection is not the same as playing the record in front of you, putting the needle on it. You have a growth with the record, a
Yeah.
connection with the record. That's changed a lot because now anybody can put music on the internet. Yesterday,
Yeah.
somebody could be a star overnight.
Yeah, that's true. And it's like there's so much out there. I mean,
So
especially on the
much.
internet,
Yeah, you
you know.
can't listen to every hip hop song ever made because it's too many groups, a lot of music. Most people, when you get older, you don't have enough time in the day to actually sit down and listen to an album. Back then, you had time to listen to Tribe Called Quest, De
Mhm.
La Soul, Rakim, Cool G Rap. You had time to listen to an album and pick the songs you like. Now you can pick the songs you like on iTunes. That's it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was
So
going back and I was listening to some of the 90s, some of the 80s, like Ran Reed, The Nounce, um, Ill Mentality,
right.
and some of those, it's like the beats and everything. There was just something about the beats that you just don't hear anymore today.
Right, right, right. Now everything is like 808s, the 808 snare over, you know, piano type computer beats, keyboard. It's a nice sound, but it's something about that '90s sound with you sample from a vinyl record, that dirty, scratchy, grimy feel.
Yeah,
Big difference than now. Now a lot of people just can make their beats on a computer or anything they want. And I'm not mad at them for that because that's their creativity. But I'm always gonna be into that '90s sound, even if it's 2026.
yeah, yeah. And I got a chance, um, and unfortunately, I didn't get to record it, but I was talking to some Canadian rap artists,
Uh-huh.
Thrust and Chauclair.
Okay.
And yeah, we were talking about, those old beats and everything, and how they want to bring that back.
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's
It
hard.
it is. But yeah, it's like and of course I look at how old, I am now, and some of the artists, I grew up with and everything. Do you still do producing and everything?
Yep, I got the drum machine right here.
Ah,
The Kai EPC MPC one. I'm just learning it because I was using the ASR Plus for years, and I'm learning the MPC one. I, I, I still hear that '90s sound, but it got to be specific. It got beats built in. It got beats built inside, samples, whatever. But I still want that original record sound. So most of my beats are samples anyway, because I'm from the '90s. That's all I remember doing. I'm from the era of Premier, Marley Marl, Jay Dilla, um, a lot of great producers that don't get a lot of recognition too. And
yeah.
I'm from that era, and I could get into the new stuff, but I can't make that type of music. Not that because I don't want to. I just don't like that sound for me or my group. They can rap to other music, but for me, I'm gonna give you that still '90s sound today, even 2026.
Okay. Yeah. Are those
Hold on,
machines
hold on.
and
I can't
everything?
hear you yet.
Oh,
All right, go ahead.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Those machines, are they constantly, it's like everything's constantly getting upgraded or something
I
like that?
know. Yeah, yeah. Constantly upgraded. Hard to learn, and they got sounds. You can do everything you can in a little drum machine. They always get upgraded because everybody has a different type of machine that they sell. MPCs. Akai makes a lot of machines. You could do everything on a keyboard or on a drum machine or a little pad. So if you can't afford to make beats, I don't know where you're going to buy your stuff at because it's really so many sounds. Drum machines you could buy or samplers. It depends what you like. That's really it could be the most expensive thing in the world. If you can't make a beat, that's usually a problem. Like I come from the SP 1200 in the '90s, early '80s. I'm from that era where large professor used the SP 1200, Pete Rock. Um, Once again, Marley Ball. A lot of
Mm.
producers used the 1200 Premier. I came from that era using the SP 1200 until I could afford my own drum machine. Because back in the '90s and '80s, you actually went to the studio to lay down your beats or your tracks, and you didn't even know how to work a drum machine. Those that did, they was blessed. If you was blessed early, you probably had a good group or a good soloist. But everybody everybody don't learn the same. We all taught different. So We used to book time in the studio, give the engineer our money or the secretary, you get like 4 hours, 6 hours, and you had to do what you had to do that day because you didn't know how to work the equipment. But nowadays, you can work your own equipment now. You your own engineer. You self everything. So that changed in the game too, where
Yeah.
you got you got Pro Tools on your computer. You don't have to go to a big studio unless you want to. So it definitely the prices have changed. It get more expensive. Sometimes they get some of the drum machines are cheap. Sometimes they're expensive. But like I said, it's who you are and what you want to do and how you want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it's just incredible. I mean, some of the things nowadays, you were saying that you can do your own thing and you can. I mean, it's even on your cell phone.
exactly. You could play with GarageBand on your cell phone. I got all these different apps that you do beats on or pre-production, and you go to the big studio, get the sound you want. So it's so many steps now. Before, making a record used to be real hard. You know, you had to make that get the right sound, press it on vinyl, get the test presses, listen to it. If you ain't like the sound, you go back and redo it. Now you could do all those plugins is on your computer. You can master it on your computer and upload it overnight. Send it to all these social sites, all these social networking sites, or all these music sites, digital sites. You're not gonna make the same amount of money as you did when you put it on vinyl, because you could, songs are going for like 99 cents now, 50 cent, or $1.20, $1.30. It's changed a lot. Where they made it easy for almost everybody.
Yeah.
Almost anybody could do it. No,
Um,
no, no real rules to this music thing.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. What do you is there anything you miss the most about, you know, back
I
then compared to today?
I miss the I don't miss carrying the records. I miss meeting people, total strangers, and getting to know them. Like, you get to know people overnight. I miss to seeing a crowd into what you into, playing those records, and you just have memories of having a good time. Because music brings a lot of people together, no matter what race, creed, color. It brings everybody together.
Yeah,
It's a universal language. And
mhm.
I miss that gathering of a crowd. I mean, I still do parties. I still get the crowd. It's not the same because everybody is important now, right? Everybody is a rapper in the crowd, or everybody's a DJ in the crowd. So
Yeah,
everybody have their own criticism. It's not the same as like when you first finding out what this music was and what it was about. You had a different attitude. Now everybody, like, social media made everybody important. With likes and stars, or you had a expensive membership to stand out. So it definitely changed. I miss that. I miss that. I miss that walking down the street hearing a record in a car, and you like, what's that? You know, and you find out when you get home. It wasn't no Google. It wasn't no Google. You just had to listen to the radio and be like, I heard this somewhere. Well, I didn't know what the name of the record was. And you might hear Red Alert playing, Chuck Chill Out, Marley Marl, all the great radio stations from back in the days. That's how we found out what was the name of a record, or now you can just type in Google. You can find anything you want, or YouTube. There's no boundaries. There's no boundaries.
yeah, and I miss that too, getting out. It's like not that I'm bashing technology. I think
Right,
it's,
right, right.
wonderful because you can do things now that you just couldn't back then. I mean, I kind of look back, especially when I was growing up, there weren't any cell phones or anything
Exactly.
else like that. And somehow we made it.
we made it to where we was going, right? You had that address. You're like, how we get here? How we gonna? Where's this place at? They say, oh, it's far. You're like, oh, man. Now you can just type it in your phone. You get the address, the train or the Uber.
Yep.
Changed a lot. It's changed a lot. You could go anywhere in 1 week if you wanted to be at all the parties or events. You couldn't do that back in the days. You had to pick where you was gonna go for that week, show up. You either got lost or got scared or somebody want to do something bad to you. You had to take that chance. In hip
Yeah.
hop, you had to find your way.
Yeah, I miss the block parties and things like
Oh
that
yeah, yeah,
because, growing up in Cleveland and even, moving here to Marion, I mean, they would have their tape decks out, everything. You could hear the music, and there was something, I mean, especially during the summertime,
yes,
you know,
yes, yes.
it was just like a blessing, you know.
Right, 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 right. I remember those days. It's just something about that feeling that made you feel good. You don't even know what it was. You just like people outside chilling, bopping their head. Some people dancing, some people jumping rope. The kids running around playing tag or riding their bikes. I really miss the block party. They do it here over in New York. They still do it, but now we got to go in the house early. The block parties end too early.
Yeah.
Back in the days, the block parties used to go to 2 in the morning,
Oh,
one in
yeah.
the morning. Now they're in at 6 o'clock, five
Wow.
o'clock. Like that's it's not a block party. Yeah,
Yeah, that it's in some ways it's, hip hop changed somewhere along the line, and I'm definitely not bashing it because I still love, listening to it. But
right,
if
right.
I had a choice, it would be back to the 90s and everything else. Um, and of course, in the 2000s and everything, you had Outkast coming up, um, and you had other artists. You got 50 Cent in there, and then Nas. And,
Oh
yeah,
man, what a time! What a time!
yeah,
I mean, Outkast was in Atlanta, right? We here in New York, we ain't think other people was that good around the country. We thought
yeah.
we used to think it's all about New York. You come from New York, you was that group, or you was those guys or these guys. You
Yeah,
hear around the country, you hear different styles of music, different choices, different personalities. You're like, oh, these guys, Outkast was still incredible.
yeah,
Where they probably one of the first groups that actually retired. If they, with Dre, 2000 and I forgot they actually retired. I'm like, man, it's hard to retire in hip hop.
it is.
And, and I mean, he made a flute album playing the flute. So I'm like, they was one of a kind. They was like same thing, Dre, Snoop, West Coast.
Mm,
That sound was it was the same sound that already existed. They just made it more popular. They took the George Clinton samples, turned it into something else. And that's the thing
mm,
about hip hop. You could take somebody else's music, flip it around, and make yourself popular. And Dre
yeah.
did a hell of a job. AWA, I forgot what's his name from I got his head in my name. The other rapper that lost his voice that was down with
Oh,
Dre.
yeah,
Uh, him. You had Snoop came after. Then Dre Homeboys came, and they've been rocking for a long time, long time. You
yeah.
had you had Bone Thugs and Harmony from Cleveland, right?
Hmm.
They came with that different type of chatting or talking. They was dope, and it's you know that's why I say music is universal because you can't really put a barrier on anybody, no matter where they from. If they good, they're gonna be good. Look, Cypress Hill, It
Mm.
popped up in my head. I mean, I thought he always had a funny voice, but it worked for them, you know.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys,
Oh,
Run
yeah.
DMC, Onyx, that same circle, you know. A lot of good music is out there, hard to find, but it's
Yeah.
hard to keep that going. The new guys, the young guys, I don't diss them, but I don't support a lot of that because a lot of it is, in my opinion, is negative. But some of them still have good music. Sometimes the music is still good.
Yeah. I've got
Yeah,
right now stuck in my head KRS-One. That's the
there
sound
you
of the
go.
police.
There you go. There you go. Big, big idol of mine, Karis One, Big Daddy Kane,
Oh, yeah.
Redman, the whole Wu-Tang Clan. It's so many groups. I don't have a top five. I have a lot of guys that made me want to DJ. They made records that made you want to DJ. And I don't have that really top five because it's a matter of opinion anyway, right?
Yeah. And yeah, like you were saying, there's so many out there, and I've got so many names like spinning through my head that it,
Right. You can't even remember everybody off the
yeah,
head, you know.
because and especially, like the queens of hip hop, Muhammadia, and
Muhammadia, Light. Look where Latifah came from to now. Salt and Pepper, Finesse and Sequence. Um, it's a lot of females. I mean,
hmm
Rage, and I forgot her name. She was on Def Jam. She was a good artist. I think she passed away. I forgot her name. But
um,
yeah, she was good. The Boss, remember the Boss?
yes,
You know, she was on Def Jam. She was rocking. Got Patra with reggae. Um, so many artists, man.
I know
So many artists. Yes, yes,
the list just goes on and on.
yes.
You know, and then I was listening to Royal Flush.
Roy Flush. Yes, we saw him the other day at our Bushwick Collective. He
Oh,
performed with
okay.
Noriega, Black Moon. You know, hold on. Yeah, Black Moon performed. Yeah, so it's so many groups, so many groups.
Yeah.
I couldn't name my best five because it's a lot of groups, even underground groups. You know, MF Doom,
hmm
Jurassic Five, or
Oh, yeah.
Spice One, or Too Short. There's so many other, and they're not even underground no more. Spice One is a star, right? He's a star now. I mean, Too Short, yeah, they legends.
Yeah.
There's so many groups. It's hard to sit down and say I'm only five of them are my best favorites. I have a lot of favorites.
Yeah, and there were a lot of like you mentioned, Jay Dilla.
Yeah, Jay
Um,
Dilla,
yeah.
Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. They changed.
Oh
They
yeah.
changed my life. I was mad when they split up. I was so mad when they split up. Uh, Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, because at one time they were the main two in the industry after Run DMC. Like
hmm
Dougie Fresh was crazy talented, and Slick Rick, come on, he's from England and he was, murdering. Even Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince,
hmm
we forget real fast, We forget
Summertime.
summertime. If it played right now, you'd just be like, man, I remember when he
Oh yeah.
dropped he dropped the video during one of his shows, um, Fresh Prince show.
Yep.
A lot of memories with that.
Yeah,
Al,
and
I mean, Al had in the house show. know, it goes
and
it goes so fast though.
yeah, it does. And things like Bandstand,
Digital
yeah,
Underground,
yeah.
Digital Underground. I mean, Tupac before he became Tupac.
Yeah. It was just it's so sad what happened between him and Biggie.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. It
Yeah.
was ridiculous. You
And
see, you yeah, you see, sooner or later they was gonna bump heads, and what could happen actually happened. For what? I don't even know. I don't even know what was the point of all that.
Yeah, but
Multi talented,
oh yeah.
and
And Biggie was just, I mean, great. I mean, he could just come up with stuff right off the top of his head. He didn't need a minute or anything else. He just
you're right,
went right into it. And even Tupac, I mean, great artist. And
right,
it was so sad, when they passed, you felt like legends had, and they were
right.
legends. Just
Yeah, and it's sad because you think who benefited from this, from them
yeah,
dying? What's the benefit? Because they still alive till to this day. They still get their songs played. They still so you might have killed the messenger, but you didn't stop the message because they gonna
yeah,
always be legends. It would have been good to see them grow old too, spend their money and be praised. But
yeah,
hip hop is a dangerous culture too. It's a dangerous culture. You can have beef with somebody, you don't even know what you did. You like, look at the thing with Drake and this guy from the West Coast. I forgot his name. I think he's down with Dre. He messed with Dre and I forget his name. But Drake that battled what's
mm.
his name?
Uh, I'm terrible with names. I
Me
am.
too. Me too.
I can
But
remember everything else, but you tell me a name and it's like 10 seconds later, it's gone.
right, right. Just look at Jay-Z's back.
Yeah.
Jay-Z back in the limelight. And he was gone. He's not gone, but he was quiet for a while. But he comes back, coming back to other rappers, battling other rappers. It's an amazing culture, but it's dangerous because you can end up in the same city, same hotel, or near the same hotel or venue, and you see the guys that claim they don't like you. Anything can jump off. Yeah, it's a crazy genre.
Yeah.
It is.
What do you think then makes it the way it is so dangerous? I mean, is it just because somebody doesn't like someone and it's just the way it is?
Sort of like the way it is. I think ever since the beginning, rappers or MCs been battling. Some did it for fun. Some guys did it, went home, went to sleep, never thought nothing about it. But some people take certain things seriously to where if you disrespecting them, they want to do it. They want to do something about it. Like these wars and battles, somebody always got to take it to a crazy level or a bad level where reality comes in. Like as soon as I see this guy, it's on.
Mm.
It's not. It's really not that serious. But egos, what you say could hurt somebody. You didn't mean to hurt them. They could take it serious.
Yeah.
Sometimes you make too much money. Somebody's gonna get mad, jealous. They rather see you gone instead of seeing you happy. It's a lot of that. And I mean, look at the Puffy and Suge Knight situation.
Mm.
They making a ton of money. What y'all fighting for? What was y'all arguing or beefing for? Enjoy your money. Don't we carrying guns and weapons. Like go home, enjoy your money. But like I said, some people, and that could be anything in life, take things serious where they don't want to see you around no more. I don't know what that is. Beef, I really don't know. I mean, I have my own little beefs, but I'm not gonna want to kill somebody, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take it that serious because I don't want to. Who wants to go to jail for a long period of time? I don't understand that mentality, but some people live by that, live and die by it.
Yeah, that's the code.
Yes, it's really about who you are and what you believe in. If you believe in that, you're gonna be in that situation because You can diss somebody, but you don't have to take it there. That's what rap battles was about. And you
Hmm.
see you see the rap battles now. Those guys look real serious, but sometimes they not serious. But they
Yeah.
act it out. They act it out real well. So to each his own, you know.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, it's amazing. Like, what was it? There was one, I think, rap battle that kind of escalated, and I wish I could remember. The only thing I remember from it was some guy wanted another guy's chain, and he said, whoever can bring it to me.
That happens a lot too.
And
Dickie Chain.
yeah, and it's just so crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
But, at the same time, I know, egos involved, money, things like that. Yeah.
Egos, money, girls.
Hmm.
Dudes could be fighting over the same girl or want the same girl. And it really all of it doesn't make any sense. But that's life for Earth, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna fight about something. It could be business, it could be somebody step on your shoe on a train, somebody walk past you, looked at you the wrong way. It doesn't make sense, but you know what? Some people just gotta take it to a certain level. No matter
Yeah.
where you at. What Rakim used to say, where you from is where you at.
Yeah.
Being you could be in a horrible place and something bad could happen to you or something won't happen to you. Life
Yeah.
is a big risk. Even regular life is a risk. You know,
Yeah.
take our chances every day. The food we eat, we take our chances. We don't know where the food could be coming from. You get a drink from somewhere, somebody might try to poison you. We don't know. Every day is a risk. So that's why we got to be thankful for each day.
Yeah. Yeah. Amen. Definitely. Uh,
Say that again. Go ahead.
um, but yeah, to switch the subject up a little bit, are you producing anything now recently?
Yeah, I got a single out right now with Napoleon the Legend.
Yeah.
He's living overseas. We used to work together when he was in Brooklyn. I got a new single out with him, two songs out with him, and one with Queen Nefertiti and my boy Larry. His Larry Thomas, aka Grey Wolf. I'll send it to you after the interview. You can probably
Okay.
check it out. And just working with Bangkok Family. It's a group out of Brooklyn. They're making a name for themselves.
Okay.
They work with Rusty Jukes from Duck Down. So I'm working on a lot of stuff, but nothing that's actually it's a lot of pre-production, nothing that's actually solidly done. But I do have the new music out with Napoleon and Nefertiti and Larry. Yeah.
Okay. Um, is there any particular artist, that you feel that people should pay attention to?
Well, I'm sad for my artist. She retired. I don't know if she really retired on Jane Gray. I used to DJ for Jane Gray.
Mhm.
We came to Ohio one time. I forgot where we went, but she had the Kanye beat, Throw Your Hands in the Sky.
Yeah.
She had that beat first from Just Blaze first. Yeah. We performed
Oh.
it in Ohio. And I told her, yo, you need to kill that beat. I think he passed it on to Kanye. Yeah, we was in Ohio, had a good time. We had a good time in Ohio. And been to Cleveland too. Cleveland. Been to Cleveland. Like she's one of my favorite artists. But I still like Nas. I'm trying to think of the rappers I like now. I miss MF Doom.
Oh,
He's one of
yeah.
my favorites. I like Rusty Jukes. Um, I love Napoleon the Legend. I love Nefertiti. It's a lot of people. See, when you ask me a question, I can't even think off the top of my head. But I bet you if I sit somewhere, I'll be like, oh, I forgot to tell her about. it just comes to your head where you don't have to give an answer. But
Yeah.
I like a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
And like I said, so many artists, underground, commercial.
Yeah, I was listening to Cue Ball and Mama
Okay,
Mystic.
okay.
So,
I like West Side Gun, Conway, the other dude they have on the label. So there's so many artists. Can't name them off the head right there. I'm happy for my boy Destroy. He's on Sirius.
okay.
Like, he's from the Arsonist. They from the hood. They from Bushwick. So I'm happy for him. And I see Primo and Alchemist is on tour right now, I think. So Alchemist is dope.
Yeah.
I think I think he's a black soul brother in the heart. He samples like he from that he's still in that 90s era. His sample
Mhm.
just be something different about the way he samples his records. But I'm a big Alchemist fan. Primo and Nas, I like the album. A lot of people that like it, I'm like, it's dope to me, you know.
Yeah. I
But
know. A while back, and he's not really new, but he is new. Really came up real quick. Got a lot of great music. Bruce Wayne,
oh yeah, yeah.
great guy. Great guy.
What what about you like Planet Asia? You know who Planet Asia is?
Yes, I know Planet Asia.
He's dope. That's my boy. He's dope. I've been trying to work with him since maybe like 2000. We went on tour together and we had this funny joke about this hotel we stood in. It was called the Ramada Inn. It was no disrespect to the Ramada Inn Corporation, but the hotel was terrible. So we were making songs about we had no lights or the water was terrible. I said, yo,
Oh,
we need to make an album about this hotel. Every time I see him, he just says Ramada Inn. And we have never gotten a chance to finish that project. One day, maybe. Yeah.
oh, that's sad, but yet.
Yeah, we in the hotel. Then we had the promoter coming like, oh, don't worry about it. I got you. We stood there another night. We was like, yo, we can't stay here no more. This is terrible. You know, he sold us all these dreams, and the next day we had to stay there again. Oh, I'm gonna get you out of here. Fresh, clean water. Everything gonna be good. We had to stay enough.
Oh,
We just in front of the hotel till the sun came up. Like, oh, the
oh
le-
man, that's terrible.
yeah, the lessons of touring also. That's a whole other story.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's incredible the way that things happen and everything.
right.
But yeah, I love Planet Asia. I was listening to some of their stuff a while back. But yeah, that's
If you ever
something else.
if you ever speak to him, say, hey, how's your boy Bazarro? He's gonna say, you know Bazarro? He's gonna say that to you, like, you know Bazarro? Yeah, man, we had a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. Crazy, but a lot of fun, a lot of fun.
So
You know?
let me ask you, what would for young people, especially, coming up these days and, looking for an outlet and everything, and they want to go into music, what would you say to them?
Search anywhere. Just start off anywhere because it's not like it was back in the days. Before you had to look for a record company. Start online. You can start online. Find you a social site. Find you a digital site. If you want to upload your music, you want to make a name for yourself, make a video, throw it on YouTube. Just believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, somebody else might believe in you. If you don't, they don't believe in you. You do it. You can do your own thing. You can do your own music, make a name for yourself. I don't even know what to tell young people now because they know more than I do. You know, these YouTubers are winning very
Oh,
well. So just learn the craft, learn as much as you can, and surround yourself with people that love the same thing you love. You know,
yeah, it's amazing.
be around positive people.
Yeah. You got to have that positive energy.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, it seems like, yeah, like we were talking earlier, it's like these kids are practically born with the knowledge of
Everything.
YouTube and everything else.
Everything is right in front of them.
Yep.
The phone, your phone, you could be up on your phone in the middle of the night promoting yourself. Wake up in the morning, promote yourself. If you really want it, how bad you want it. Don't wait for somebody else to discover you. You could discover yourself now. We didn't
Yeah.
have that. We didn't have that in the 80s and 90s, early 90s.
Yeah. And two, I think you got to be real hungry for it.
You got to be hungry. You got to be consistent, hungry, energetic. Don't let nobody stop you. Believe in yourself. And can you hold on for 1 second? I'll be
Yes.
right. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
Rappers have to use the restrooms too. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. No worries. Um, how do you feel about some of the younger rappers coming up?
I think they have a lot of energy. I would say who is my favorite young rapper? I like I keep forgetting his name. The guy that was I don't even know if he's young anymore. The guy that was battling Drake.
Oh,
I can't remember. Um, for some reason he's blocked in my head, but I like him. um, trying to think of young dudes. It's not a lot. I don't want to say their name. I don't like Lil Yachty. I don't like. I don't have a problem. I just don't like listening to him. Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, not a fan. But there is young dudes that I like. I just can't think of their name right now off the top.
um,
You throw some names at me, maybe I.
Soldier Boy seemed to, with that hit, um,
I like
seemed,
his ad. I like his attitude.
yeah,
You can't tell him no, or if he's wrong about something and somebody try to discredit what he says, he's gonna stand up for himself. I like that attitude.
yeah, yeah,
Am I a fan? Not a fan, but I respect his hustle.
yeah.
I'm trying to think who else is young that I can't think of too many young artists. I probably like them, but can't remember their name. It's a lot of young artists I don't like because sometimes I think they simple artists. My opinion, they simple, but hip hop started out simple too, right? So
That's,
it's to each his own. Can't
yeah,
you can't stop their energy though.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, and hip hop, definitely changed a whole culture. I mean, it
Change the
changed,
whole. Yeah, you now a lot of people don't like older rappers or think they can't do it no more. But there's a lot of old rappers on tour right now,
yeah,
touring the country, touring the world. So, like I said, to each his own. If you like it, you don't. Is
and
there
well,
any rules to hip hop or rap? There's no rules. Somebody can come out yachi 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 ya, and somebody gonna like it. you know? So there's no rules. You could be the corniest guy and you could be famous to somebody at the same time.
yeah,
You know? Yeah. All right. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
my cat decided to invade my desk.
How many cats you got?
I got two cats.
That's one on
Bob,
the sofa.
yeah,
He
yep,
just chilling.
yep. And then there's Sophia, Bobby and Sophia.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Cool. Cool.
do you have any animals?
No, we can't have pets in my apartment. No, it
Oh,
said the first two as we moved in, they said no pets.
uh,
I would like to have a dog one day, but where I'm at right now, no pets.
did you ever have any animals or anything growing up?
I had a cat when I was started DJing at 14. I had this
Uh,
cat. He's the most violent cat.
Oh, jeez.
He chased anything that moves. You roll a ball, he's chasing it. Something crawling, he's chasing it. He was everywhere. Like, I'm like, this cat never gets tired. And then he disappeared. He got let out the door. Somebody left
Oh,
the door open. He was gone.
oh, that's
Yeah.
that's sad. I had a dog before I moved in to my apartment. In the complex that I was first at, didn't allow animals. And then it let cats in. So I got two cats. And now at the place where I'm at, you can have cats and dogs, but you've got to have them, got to make sure all their shots are up to date and everything else. So, yeah,
You got to follow the rules.
yep.
Because
And
in New York, if they catch you, your dog, doing something on the street, they'll fine you $200, $300 right there. Somebody could take a picture of you sitting there and say, "Hey, we saw him. Did clean up the dog mess." Yeah, New York is serious with that.
okay, yeah. And
She
I
said,
think
"Okay."
I think here we're kind of more relaxed and everything. Um, but yep, I've had Sophia here now for 11 plus years.
Wow.
Yeah. And Bobby's the little baby of the crew. She is going to be 4 here soon. So,
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So, uh, but yeah, and they seem to enjoy music as well. So that's good.
That's good.
But yeah, wow. It's amazing to see hip hop and to watch all the stories, and the interviews and everything.
Yeah.
Because there is really a lot out there. I mean, like a list that you wouldn't believe.
Yes. Yes. You can hear
But
somebody new today. And like, yo, who is these guys?
I know. And Kanye
I used,
West hooked
oh
up
man.
with a group. I think they were from Canada, but
Uh-huh.
great for the life of me, I can't remember their name. I'm gonna have to look it up again. But yeah, I mean, there's gold out there if you can find it.
That's a good quote. It's out there. You gotta find it. Before it used to find you. Now
Hmm.
you gotta find it because there's so much good music. Like I used to do a world hip hop show on this station, BTR Radio, and my point of the show was to play rappers from other countries.
Yes, I remember that.
And you remember that? And
Yes.
yeah, I used to play a lot of good producers, rappers. Can't remember them now, but I used to have a whole show every week, just good music on the other side or around the world. Japan, China,
Oh yeah.
Australia. I still forgot the guys from Australia. They was big around the world. Um, see, like you said, I'm bad with names, but there's a producer from Australia. He worked with a lot of East Coast and West Coast artists over here. Man, I should keep a list of the world hip hop music I used to play. But yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot doing that.
Oh
And
yeah.
I have friends overseas. You know, they're cool. They love music. And I traveled a lot. I met a lot of great people in Europe, Australia. I couldn't believe I went to Australia because it's so far away. It's like 20 hours on a plane.
Wow.
It's a long time to be up in the air.
Yeah, it
Um,
is. Um,
yeah.
But yeah, there are some, and I'm gonna have to send you some, but there are some great, especially Korean artists and everything. I'll have to send you some, but it's
Okay.
real good. I mean, the way that they do the beats and everything else is just it's incredible.
Yes, a lot of artists that's big where they from. That could be small over here, but they big where they live at, where they at. And that's the thing about music, you know. You could be small somewhere else, you could be large in your country or your area and go somewhere else and nobody know who you are.
Yeah, that's true. There was great, and their name is gonna leave me the minute I say it. Um, oh boy, but they were a Jamaican group. They were older, and they were coming up. They did um, oh remix of Amy Winehouse's song.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Rehab. I'm gonna have to send you. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. It's a these are all older guys. Unfortunately, the lead singer passed away, which was real sad because
Oh
I really
man.
enjoyed them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to send you some of that after the interview and everything.
Right,
It's good
right.
stuff. But
I'm,
so before we go and close, tell me, um, do you have merchandise or anything else, or where can people find you at?
you can find me on Instagram, Crazy DJ Bazarro with a K. Crazy DJ Bazarro. I'm on Facebook, Sean Bazarro, SHAWN Bazarro. I had merch for the last 2 years. I had hoodies, but I lost my deal with the store because I got sick, and
Uh,
they made me some hoodies, and I couldn't get back to them in time. They threw the hoodies out, so
uh,
now they want me to pay for the hoodies before I order them, so they will have that problem again. But he has to sell dysfunctional family hoodies. You can hit me up on Instagram if you want to buy one. And
okay.
excuse me, I just ate a burger. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
But yeah, you can hit me up for a hoodie or you can hit up Napoleon the Legend also for his shirts, t-shirts, and that's about it. I'm always on Instagram, always on Facebook, and yeah, that's about it. You can email me music if you want. CrazyDJBazarro at gmail.com with a C. Crazy
Okay.
with a C. Yeah, that's about it.
Awesome.
And
Thank you so much for doing
you're
this.
welcome. You're
I
welcome. No
appreciate it.
problem. No problem. Thanks for the interview.
Absolutely.
And good to see you in real life, right?